your boy Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing another read and react type of video to another Pokemon related article, and in this situation here, Pokemon Go players have had enough of 10 and 12 kilometer egg rewards. Oh boy, we're back to talking about Pokemon Go again. Let's get into this. A lot of Pokemon Go players are not happy with rewards that hatch out of 10 and 12 kilometer eggs. According to them, making sure Pokemon available in 1-star raids are not included in the reward is common sense. But Niantic hasn't yet made a change. Well, you're gonna kind of be waiting a while if you are hoping that Niantic will pick up on common sense. Common sense isn't exactly a flower that blooms in everyone's garden, just an FYI. Especially when you consider the fact that in 12 kilometer eggs at one point, I'm not sure if they made a change to this or if it's still the same. I don't play Pokemon Go anymore, and thank God for that, but they actually had the unmitigated audacity to put fucking trubbish, literal trash Pokemon in 12 kilometer eggs. Like, when I first saw that, I'm like, Niantic, I know that you're stupid, but what the actual fuck, man? Like, holy cow. There's been a lot of discussion in the online community surrounding rewards from eggs. It was only recently that a Reddit thread labeling 7 kilometer eggs as trash amassed over 4,000 upvotes and 300 comments on the game's subreddit. And honestly, it just seems like that these egg events in Pokemon Go are nothing more than a blatant ripoff and a money sink. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to hatch a copious amount of eggs, you need to spend on incubators. You need to spend actual coins, which is translated from money into incubators. And the thing is that the more eggs you end up hatching, the more money that you potentially would have had to have spent to get those special incubators to be able to hatch more eggs at a time, because you only have one infinite incubator, whereas the ones that are purchasable are only good for 3 uses. And don't even get me fucking started on the Dragon Week scam, alright? I don't want to rehash that because that was a fucking joke. It was an absolute bloody joke. And for those of you guys that know what I'm talking about, then you know. If you don't, I'll link you to a video down below that I did earlier in the year covering Dragon Week, because it was a fucking shit scam. The primary criticism appears to be that certain species hatch too often from specific egg types, and that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? They don't reveal the pool in terms of the hatch rates. They just say, oh, here you go, here is, you know, an X amount of Pokemon that you could potentially find in those eggs. They don't give out hatch rates to at least, you know, kind of give us a better idea as to what we're expecting here. Instead, they're just like, yeah, you know, if you're lucky, you'll get this Pokemon. If you're lucky, you get that Pokemon. If you're lucky, Niantic, you won't have to walk away from my knees in your ass because you clearly don't know how to work your game. It's been over 4 years, and it's a running gag at this point. It's an absolute running fucking gag. But anyways, this has led to some of the affected players giving up opening eggs altogether, or quitting the game altogether like yours truly, as they're bored of receiving the same stuff over and over again. Yes, nothing more needs to be said about that, ladies and gents. The backlash from the community is far from over, as a new thread has gone viral. Now, the thing is, right, is that because of the fact that Niantic is so bloody rich from all of the money that they siphon out of their fan base, there are still going to be a lot of Pokemon Go players, and there's still a lot of those big Pokemon Go player YouTube channels or Twitch channels that are obviously going to be promoting the game and promoting, you know, the stuff within the game and all that stuff. And that's obviously going to have their the watchers, you know, want to get into the game, you know, see what they're doing and see if they can reap the same sort of benefits. And that right there, you know, one thing leads to another, leads to spending, leads to just, it just leads to a mess, you know what I'm saying? Basically, the point I'm trying to make is that no matter how big the backlash is from the Pokemon Go audience to Niantic, Niantic is going to get away with it. That's just a sad reality, is that Niantic is going to consistently get away with it because, you know, for one, they are a large-ass company, and they're going to have profit either way, and number two, well, you're going to have those Niantic / Pokemon Go good boys or good girls that don't dare speak out against it, you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's a shame, too. I definitely think that a lot of the bigger YouTubers should be calling this stuff out more often. But that's just my opinion, no hate. Pokemon Go players call for better rewards from eggs. A thread posted to the Pokemon Go subreddit criticizing the rewards from 10 and 12 kilometer eggs has over 15,000 upvotes. The purpose of the post is to point out the inconsistency of rewards through different rarities of eggs. If a Pokemon is available in 1-star raid, it shouldn't be in 10 kilometer eggs. That is basic fucking mathematics and basic knowledge. Like, the ratio in that situation is absolutely lopsided. Like, Pokemon they can get from raids, from fucking 1-star raids. You know, one person at 30 seconds, wham bam, it's down. And you have the opportunity to get that Pokemon rather than walking 10 or 12 kilometers to hatch the same Pokemon that you could get in a matter of minutes in a 1-star raid. Like, that is absolutely terrible. It's absolutely terrible. The availability of these common Pokemon in rare eggs means players repeatedly receive boring rewards. You can say that again, that's for damn sure. This makes the game's progression system extremely dull and leads to players writing off eggs as pointless, or maybe writing off the game as pointless, period, because, you know, hatching eggs is one of the biggest core mechanics in Pokemon as a whole. And for that to be, you know, seriously butchered in Pokemon Go is really, really heartbreaking, because for a game that requires for you to walk in order to progress, you know, you should be rewarded as such. You know what I'm saying? It's not like simply controlling your in-game avatar in Pokemon Sword and Shield or something like that, and, you know, hatching eggs that way. You know, you can hatch eggs without breaking a sweat. But in Pokemon Go, you know, unless you have access to spoofing or something like that, you have to actually go out and walk the distance in order to hatch the eggs yourself. You should be rewarded for that. Should go without saying. Oh, look at this. I also want to show you this. It seems like common sense, but they keep doing it updated. We have Steven Crowder here with a various amount of crappy 10-kilometer egg Pokemon, and we have this. If a Pokemon is available in 1-star raid, it shouldn't be in 10-kilometer eggs. Change my mind. Absolutely love it. This is an issue that has been continuously raised by the community, and still, Niantic is yet to address the problem. Well, that's another issue with Niantic, friends, is that Niantic ain't transparent. They are not honest, and they hardly know a thing about communication. Like, you know, you can bring up issues within the game, and, you know, they'll you know, reply with some bullshit, you know, cut and paste robot-like response, which doesn't help answer your problems, doesn't help answer your questions. In fact, it leaves you walking away with more questions, such as who's running this shit, you know what I mean? For all the money that, you know, Niantic makes off of Pokemon Go and Pokemon Go alone, you would think that they would be able to afford to hire more human staff to be able to rectify these type of problems. You would think that they would be able to put that money towards making the game better overall. Just a thought, and this comes from someone that has no experience in running a company. Hello, it's common sense. However, the existence of such a huge thread could be enough to get the attention of the developer, though I highly doubt it, but at the same time, never say never, because maybe hell will freeze over, and maybe Niantic will actually respond properly and humanly instead of robotically and monotonously and obnoxiously and not answer any of our actual legitimate concerns, and you chalk it up to being blah 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 blah. Things like that. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. It's obvious this is an issue faced by the majority of Pokemon Go players, as the comments on the thread share a similar frustration. Absol. I've gotten 3 Absols in a row from 12-kilometer eggs. They shouldn't have even been in 10-kilometer eggs, and we can see right here, or in 12-kilometer eggs if they are commonly spawning in the wild like Trubbish. And yeah, we can we can see this. Like, we can see the same comment right here. Nobody wants Absol. It seems like Niantic is intentionally trying to lose fans. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. That's the best way I can put it right now. It's difficult to predict whether Niantic will address the complaints of the Pokemon Go community, though with pressure mounting, it may actually force their hand. Clearly, there is a demand for change now from a large section of the game's player base. This isn't the first time players have expressed their opinions on the poor rewards offered by eggs. Until we get official confirmation of the change, though, trainers will just have to keep their fingers crossed. Perhaps a revised rewards system may be considered down the line. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't play Pokemon Go anymore because it's been nothing more than a scam money sink for the amount of garbage that they have put in the game. You know, it's just, it's ridiculous. I stopped playing, and I didn't look back ever since. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about that and really about this article. So I want to say thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and a subscribe down below. Let me know as well in the comments if there are any other articles you would like to see me do a read and react type of video on. Comment them with links down below as well so I'll have easier access. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a damn good one, guys. And as always, your boy will see you guys in the next video.